I piece what it is. It's gonna be, and I don't know what this gonna be. I'm just gonna share what I find. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always done. So as you can see, the books that I have here, it's the Strong's Concordance. Metaphysical, you see it's Raglan. I be in that. Metaphysical Dictionary. This is an etymological dictionary, roots of English. A biblical almanac. I just got this the other day. This is very interesting. And then another etymological dictionary. I'm gonna show you these two at the same time. Illuminati. Anytime you see them do this, you know what I'm saying? That was one thing. Let me just say real quick. Oh, hold on. Let me finish. Kabbalistic Dictionary and then the Bible, of course. Real quick. I said something about Freemasons. Well, you know what I say about Freemasons. And somebody on my video commented one time, was like, what you think Noble Drew Ali was? And I'm like, okay, here we go. So this is the thing. If they're not telling you about Freemasonry, then they're a part of the group whom have agreed not to tell you about Freemasonry, which is the science of the earth. Okay? Noble Drew Ali said he came to expose all secrets, and that's what he did. So yes, he was a Mason, because Mason means mother's son, right? Like we all are Masons. And if you're studying, you understand what I'm saying? The science of life, you can be considered a Freemason, but it's not even really Freemason. It's Phemason, Phee. But anyway, I'm going off. I'm going left. But this going to be like a dual lesson, because also in the background, I'm going to be playing this song by this young lady right here. I love this damn set right here. Okay. Hopefully this shit don't get taken off. But since it ain't going to be the focus of the video, it shouldn't be flagged or anything. But this video particular is an astrological lesson for you all. She is a Pisces. She going to sing 3 songs on this tiny desk performance, right? All 3 songs relate to her, like her astrologics. This first song can be related to Sagittarius energy. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to listen to it and see what I'm saying. The second song will be related to Pisces energy, and the third song is related more so to Jupiter energy as a whole. I'm telling you, it's science in that. And I was going to do a whole video about it, but it ain't really that crucial. So what I'm going to do, like I do in my videos, I'm going to be pausing. I'm going to be going to a few places. Now, we're going to bring in also, I forgot to mention, the movie Us into this. Because in the movie Us, they reference a Bible verse, Jeremiah 11. And would you believe that that same verse connects to the same topic that people been talking about past week or so, the Genesis 15. Verse 13, the 400 years of slavery, right? Would you believe that that verse in the movie connects to that verse that people was already talking about? Just like when I did the video last year about Get Out, or was it 2 years ago? Whenever Get Out came out, and I said, and at that time they was talking about something else about I mean, you can go back and watch my video what I did about Get Out, right? But ultimately, everything is controlled, man. This is not. We living in Alice in the Wonderland. We gotta understand this shit, man. Everything is calculated what these people put out. They trying to control your mind, all right? So my point in my video that I just did about Genesis 15, that's where we gonna start, was how y'all don't read. Y'all just hear what people say, and y'all say, oh, this, that, and the third. We Hebrew Israelites, we've been enslaved, blah, blah, blah. But look, y'all don't read the shit. Okay, chapter 15, verse 13. Okay, and he said unto Abram, know ye for surety that thy seed shall be strangers in a land that is not theirs. They shall serve them, and they shall afflict them for 400 years. So that's our whole slavery thing, right? That's what we can't let go. This whole, we've been enslaved 400 years. But keep reading, fam. We got to keep reading. Listen. And also, that nation whom they shall serve, I will judge. And afterward they shall come out with great substance. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. In peace thou shalt be buried in good old age. But in the 4th generation, meaning this going to happen later on, they shall come hither again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet fulfilled. And then when it came to pass that when the sun went down and it was dark, behold, a smoking furnace and the burning lamp passed between those places. And the same day the Lord made a covenant with Abraham, saying unto thee, to thy seed I give the land from the river of Egypt, blah, 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 blah. Talking about all the lands they going to get, and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the But as you can see, his people, right? The 400 years in the fourth generation, the Amorites, you understand me? And these two words are the same too, for and fourth. And it's connected to the word rabbi, which I'm not going to get into specifically right here, but just to give you an understanding that these transliterations do not do the Hebrew justice, okay? The Hebrew is much more scientific than English, okay? So we're going to go to Jeremiah in a minute, but for right now, we finna get a better understanding of Abraham's relation with the Amorites. So, all right, so let's start here. Special interests are mainly letters that appealed to the Pharaoh for aid against the insurgent of the Hebrew. One prince wrote, the Hebrew are plundering all the lands of the king. If no troops come in the very year, the lands of the kings will be lost. Linguistically, pay attention. Okay. Linguistically, this word is very similar to Hebrew, right? But they have nothing to do with one another. The term Hebrew could be found all over Western Asia from the end of the 3rd millennium until the end of the 2nd. The term was not basically ethical or political, but sociological. It signified landless people of almost any sort, usually semi-nomads who sold their services to city dwellers in times of peace, but who threatened their stability when the cities became weak. The leaders of the Canaanite city-states, as in plural, may have well reckoned the Israelites among the Hebrew, but the term referred to many other groups of people as well. Note, the Israelites did not refer to themselves as Hebrews until much later. Instead, they called themselves the children of Israel. All right? You see that Hebrew referring to Hebrew, but it's not denoting the same people. Okay? It's a later term adopted because that's what they was called. Similar to you people today being called black and accepting that. Okay? But let me just show you. Archaeological evidence does not support the biblical account of the conquest as firmly as we may wish. At best, of course, archaeology can only prove, quote, the destruction of certain cities at certain times. It cannot tell us why the cities were destroyed or by whom. However, the lack of evidence is not entitled to contradict the Bible. Why not? But anyway, let's keep going. All right, now remember what I just said. Hebrew was wanderers, right? All right, listen. During this time, strong seafaring nations appeared on the islands of the Eastern Mediterranean and the Aegean Sea. The two groups we should remember are the Minoans and the Akkadians, because they traded with the people of Palestine and exchanged religious ideas with them. This was the age of Abraham and his descendants, who were Semitic wanderers. Okay? Do you get that? Abraham's people were wealthy and sophisticated, traded with foreign nations. The art and architect of the Sumerians, Minoans, Akkadians, and Egyptians flourished as never before. Some of the great artists we have seen from the time, right? And then they go into the Amarna age. Amarna, okay? That's that. Oh, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. Hold on. Let me just show you this. This isn't necessarily a part of the subject, but I just want to show you this. The Sumerians settled in the Sumerians, okay? You understand? Sumerians, okay? Su ain't nothing but a prefix. Murians, okay? Settled in the Tigris Euphrates Valley, founded there a number of states, each with its own religion. Genesis 10 mentions some of these, such as Kish, Cush. Cush is Sumerian. Sumerian. Same people is the point. Hold on. And another thing, just real quick, not necessarily a part of my point, But just I want to share this stuff with y'all, show y'all these connections. The ancient statue for the Sumerian temple depicts a man kneeling and worshiping. The Sumerians made images of themselves, placing themselves in the temple. The statue was dedicated to the god who? Amaru. Moor. Hold on. This song right here is the one that really encapsulates Jupiter energy. Just optimistic as hell, this song. Anyway, all right, so y'all wonder why we say we are Moors and why everything always go back. I'm showing y'all how everything always go back to a Moor. Now check it out. All right, where we at? Who were these new invaders? We have no written records, of course, but most scholars think that they were at least part of that general group labeled Amorites. This term usually means Westerner. Where's America at? Where's America at, people? It's in the West, is it not? Okay, hold on. And the Mesopotamians applied it to the invaders who entered their country from the West. Other members of the group may have invaded Egypt at the same time as the so-called first intermediate period. See how they all say so-called? Because they know this shit ain't actual and factual when it comes to real history, all right? They say this is more generalized. The Bible is a general historical account of thousands and thousands of years. So you know what I'm saying? You might have one chapter that's speaking about 1,000-year period. Okay, like, because we are that old. But let's keep going. The Bible uses the term Amorite in a slightly more general and popular sense, referring to pre-Israelite native populations of the land. This makes it essentially synonymous with Canaanite. By the time of the Israelite invasion, the two terms had become interchangeable. Okay, but what is the original relationship between the two groups? Archaeologists believe that the Amorites lived in Palestine in that time, assumed that the Canaanites were the invaders who moved down from the Mediterranean coast from Phoenicia. I already showed y'all in other videos, black folks is Phoenicians. Matter of fact, I showed you how the Phoenicians was over here in America, whom the Phoenicians were the Olmecs. Okay, what it say? Came from the West. Do you get it? Goddamn now. But the literature of the Near East does not mention Canaan until much later. Then it was referred to as a geographical location from which the adjective Canaanite appears to derive. So most modern archaeologists believe that Canaanite was simply a later name for Amorites. Canaanite, Amorite, same thing. Unfortunately, scholars do not agree on this point. You know why? You know why? That's the conspiracy, people, to hide your history. That's why they don't agree on it. Now, hold on. Let me show you why. All right. Let me show you. This is why they don't want you to know the connections between Canaanites, Amorites, Moors, etc. Chapter 47 of the Holy Quran, or Science Temple, Circle 7. The inhabitants of Africa are the descendants of the ancient Canaanites from the land of Canaan. Old man Cush and his family were the first inhabitants of Africa who came from the land of Canaan. His father Ham and his family were second. Then came the word Ethiopia, which means the demarcation line, dominion of Amexem, the first true divine name of Africa. The dividing of the land between the father and the son, the dominion, Cush. But I just showed you Cush was Sumerians, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest, the father dominion of Africa. Okay. In the later years, their brethren from Asia and the Holy Lands joined them, the Moabites from the land of Moab, who received permission from the pharaohs of Egypt to settle and inhabit in North America. They were the founders and the true possessors of the present Moroccan Empire, with their Canaanite, Hittite, Amorite brethren who sojourned from them from the land of Canaan. You see, this is what the prophet told you. We are one people, and that's the same thing these books tell you, but y'all don't want to listen to the prophet. So I'm showing y'all in the books. Now, hold on. Okay, dictionary of word origins. Let's go. Moor. Fistful of dice. Counting the capitalized form, English has 3 separate words for Moor. The oldest, open land, comes from prehistoric German. Hold on. I just now realized the contradictory nature of this statement. Check it out. It says the oldest of this form of this word is Germanic, right? Right? Whose modern descendants, such as German Moor, meaning swamp, suggests possibly some connection with the English mere, lake. So you see, Moor means water, right? Open land or water, right? Watch. Now, who came first, Germans or Greeks? Just think about it. Moor, type of boat, was probably borrowed from Middle Low German, related to Dutch, Mirin, Moor, and Moor, an inhabitant of North Africa, comes ultimately from the Greek moros, a word no doubt of North African origin, right, from which the name of the modern Mauritania is derived. Now, if the oldest form is German, right, then how did this form come from Greek? So what's older, Greek or German? Okay. The name of a dark, I also want to show you this. Morello is the name of a dark-skinned cherry. We are not black people, fam. Like, the top of this pen is black. Look at my skin. Is that not a dark red cherry? Like a Morello? God damn it. Like, some of this stuff is just like, come on, people. Like, seriously. All right, one more, real quick. I want to show you how they hide this stuff, too, man. Look at this. So, you see Moors right there, right? See, it got Moor 3 and MA3, right? Let's go there real quick. I'm gonna show you how they hide this. Went to tie a boat, right? And it was MA3, right? I'm just showing y'all this to show how they hide your shit. Watch. Moor originally meant marshland, low wastelands, right? But watch this. You gotta look for your stuff, man, because they'll hide it. Mori. Okay, body of water. Question? Is it? We don't know. Okay, water. Remember they told you in the other one. No, not that. My bad. In dictionary of word origins, right? That more meant water. And watch this. This root could have meant sea only if the IEs were a maritime people. The IEs, Maurians, the Maoris. The people were a maritime people. Now remember, in the almanac, it told you Abraham and them, right, was a seafaring people. Did it not? Is that not the same thing? Yeah? Semitic wanderers. Okay? You get it? Amorites, Moors, Hebrews. Same thing, fam. Now, let's go to the Metaphysical Dictionary and let's see what the Amorites are. Creepy, jam like I could pause, man, no need. Check it out. Amorites, one of the strongest and most eminent of the Canaanitish tribes or nations. Okay, look at the first definition: a race inheritance. What am I going to tell you? Your inheritance, your birthright, right? Claim your nationality. Okay, now this is now they're talking metaphysical right here, so we ain't gonna get into all that. But the first thing they say is a race inheritance. You need to understand that shit. Overstand that. Now, let's go. Now we're in the concordance. Now, I hope this really hits home with y'all right here. This is very important. And I hope you followed along for this long, listening to me ramble. Okay, Amorite. As you can see, Amorite, descendant of Canaan, right? You see, it's 567 in Hebrew. Now, when I show y'all this, some of y'all just simply is not gonna get this. Some of y'all gonna say, God damn, that's what's up. Some of y'all gonna be like, what is your point? You know, it's just a matter of, it's your third eye open, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Okay, Emory. All right, Amorite. Peep this now. Peep this. You got to peep this. First off, a mountaineer, right? Amorite, Canaanite-ish tribe. All right. Name derived from 559. This is the important part. All right. First off, look how it's spelled. I'm going to go to the Kabbalistics in a minute and show you what it connects to. But for right now, just check that out, right? All right. It's from 559. Let's go over to 559. What's 559? Amar. Now, y'all ain't going to get this, but some of y'all will. Amar means to speak. No, chill, roll, kill. Okay, you see? Speak. Speak. Now watch the first time this word is used. Amar means to say, to speak, to command. Amar refers to a simple act of communicating with the spoken word. Usually the word used in direct speech, say, although it may be used in direct speech as well. To speak. The usual subject of the verb is some self-conscious personality, man, or God, the first occurrence of the word. So amor is when God speaks. This is why, hold on. So you see it says Genesis 3, and God said, let there be light. Hold on. You know what? I ain't even put this together till just right now. Hold on, watch this. Okay, hold on. And God said, let there be light, right? Now remember, said is amar, right? Now what's light? Watch this. All right, so you see light is 2:16. I ain't gonna go there because that's the word okay? You are or like you know from Abraham is from the land of light, right? Oh man, watch this. Okay, look, lights. It's the same word, just plural. Okay? Let there be lights in the firmament. Genesis 1:14. Okay? Watch. 39:74. You see it? Hold on. 39:74. Wasn't it 39:74? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. What is that? More. A luminous body. Light. God damn it, y'all don't get this yet, man. This ain't got nothing to do with your religion, man. These is words. More means light. The light of God. The word of God. You understand? Just like in, let me go, hold up. Now you should be able to better understand this verse. Okay, in the beginning was the word, and the word was God, and the word was with God. Remember, the word spoke, speak, right? It's Amar. Let's get it. The same was in the beginning. All things were made by him. Without him, not things were made. And in him was life, and that life was the light of men. You live inside of the mind of God, fam. Come on, man. And the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended not. Y'all don't understand y'all soul because y'all so caught up in, you know, life. Did it right? All right, hold on. So let's go down and show you what I mean. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and behold his glory, only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. The word was made flesh. The word is Amar. The more is what manifested when the Most High Allah spoke. God damn it. I'm tired of this shit now. Y'all got to get this now. Look here. Look here. All right, let me show y'all one last thing, man. Oh, no, hold on. I got to go to Jeremiah 11:11 in the movie Us. And this I'm gonna bring it home with that. In the movie Us, they reference Jeremiah 11:11. But I just want to show you what Emerite is. See, it's gonna tell you go to Emery. All right. I'm doing it right in front of you so you can see. You know what I'm saying? You see how easy this stuff is. You can go look it up for yourself. Go get it for yourself, baby. All right, look. Emorites, one of the 7 nations of Canaan, arrived but just like that, just like the almanac said, a pre-Israelite. Okay, all right. But what I want you to pay attention to is this number, 291. And when you do the math, Kabbalistics. Okay, I'm trying to show you real quick. That equals 1. Let's see. Damn. Hold on. Alright, I accidentally lost the page, so I just went on here, went to the number. I can still show you what I'm talking about, though. Alright, so Emerite is A, which is 1. M, which is 40, so that's 41. R, which is 200, so that's 241, right? And then Yod, which is 10, so that'd be 251, right? And then another Mem, which is another 40, so that'd be 2. That's how they get 291. But it also equals, what was it, 8 something? Because final M's can be counted as 600. Oh, my bad. Final M's can be counted as 600. So it has two different, that's why I had 2 different numbers on it. I'll show you real quick. Pistol. So you see it equal 851 or 291. Because that last Mem can be 600 or 40. But I just wanted to show you the math, give you some of the science. Until you go get this book, you can take a picture of this right here, so you can understand. Like I told you, mem can be 40 or 600. See? No, I ain't making none of this shit up, man. I ain't gotta lie. Shit is what it is. So my point was this: 291, right? Ephemeris equal 291. What else equal 291? Earth. One of the 4 elements, 7 earths. Okay? Why? Because you are the earth, Moor. Okay? Hold on. You know what I can show? Hold on. I had to go get something else. American Dictionary of the English Language, 1828. Look, I got that for $10. That's straight spiritual. This damn book be going for like $40, $50, I think. All right, so look, Moor, a native of the hold on for that one. A tract of land. What I say? As a Moor, you are the land. Ain't it what all the definitions say? Open land or water. And ain't you as a human being made up of water and organs? Right? You are the earth. That's why they both equal 291 in the Kabbalistic dictionary. You, God damn it, fam. Your mind is heaven. Okay, as above, so below. As within, so without. That's what this stuff means, fam. A native of the northern African called by the Romans, Mauritania, country of dark complexion people. Come on now. And just since we in here, cause my phone finna run out of space, let's just show you American real quick. In enlightenment, and bison fits when he flying, electrifying. Oh, yeah. Y'all should be more grateful. Got it out the mud, no label, and I'm still snapping like I'm Fable. Yeah, I just lean with it, rock with it. Tell a fake rapper clock. No, I'm trying to find America. My bad. Nigga got the jamming like a bit. All right. Hold on. One of the great continents first discovered. Columbus. Longitude. Yeah, no, that ain't what I'm looking for. Here we go. America, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginal or copper color races. What I tell you, man. Red. Come on, man. Applied, found here by the European, but now applied to descendants of European. We got to stop calling them Americans. We have to stop calling them Americans. Hold on, one more thing. Like, if y'all don't get it after this video, then it really ain't no hope. Just because this word Mori, right? From the root of Moor, an African, dark red color, copper color races, fam. Come on, man. Let's go. Last thing. All right. So Jeremiah 11, and we're gonna go to 11:11. But you see right here, this the Freemason Bible. I got this from Half Price Books, nigga, for $20. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more secrets, man. The prophet came in and put these secrets out here. $15, excuse me. 15, man. The prophet came and exposed all these secrets, man. Ain't no more secrets, all right? Look, let me show you. This shit ain't mine. Yeah. Look. Somebody grandchild and gave up their damn book. You feel me? That's all that is. Just so I can get it. So I can give it to y'all, baby. All right, look. So Jeremiah 11:11 is the one they talk about in that movie. That's what they reference. All right. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them which they shall not be able to escape, and through they shall cry unto me, and I will not hearken unto them. All right. See right here, it show you. That's what I was gonna say. It show you like the important verses, and they got 11 on here. A prophecy of evil. Ain't that what happened in the movie? But watch what happened. Watch the chapter right before to show you who they talking about. They turned their back to the inequities of their forefathers, which they refused to hear my words. They went after other gods, you Christians, to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I have made with their fathers. With covenant. What covenant? The covenant y'all been talking about, because they got y'all talking about it, because, right? This covenant. Well, I will make a covenant. Where is it? Covenant renewed. And he said, I, the Lord, brought thee out of Ur, which I had to give you this land. You see, talking to Abraham. This is the covenant.